All right, good morning, traders. I think I've been on for a while now. I was on. I didn't even realize I was on, but today's Monday, March 24th, 2025. Welcome back to the stream. I was off last week. Just wanted, need some time off to take care of some family stuff. So I'm back. So today we're looking at this market. The market opened up last night. Really gapped up last night, and this market's been up since. And right now we're showing it's hitting some resistance. And also when I'm looking at the indexes here, the advent decline and the advent issue and the trend, they're telling me, hey, we may be going lower here and seeing a lower move here. I don't know if I want to short this, but definitely not going to try to buy it at the moment. So we're looking at this definitely could be a pullback here. So with LE, which is what we're looking at right here on the top left, which is live cattle, just open this thing open, gapped up. I think right now they closed the gap. See here, this is where let's see if we can go higher, be above this level here. And if we're gonna keep going higher, it looks like it's jumping higher. If it's jumping higher, we might try to buy it above VWAP. Or if it goes to VWAP and turn around, we might try to sell it. But we definitely need, looks like today LE might be a negative day. Yes, once again, trying to buy it, but at the same time, it looks like it is due for a pullback. The advanced decline are going higher, the advanced issues are going higher, so that means we may see that. But one interesting thing is with this, the advanced decline was going lower and it was going higher. So to me, that's almost like a divergence condition here. So keep an eye on that and see if we get a retest of those highs and we go lower here. So it's 9:45. I'm not sure if some news came out, but there's a jump right now. There you go. So we're definitely not going to touch the indexes right now. They're a little too crazy. Anything, we probably try to short LE here. And see if we can. LE could be a candidate to short it. Go back to here. I think with LE, it's already moved 2.5 points almost. So as far as range, market here might want to be going lower here for ES because I'm looking at the advanced decline here. We're going lower. So stop would be at 99 here. LE is going lower. If LE is gonna test this level and come back up, so maybe get some people short here and go higher. That's why we don't try to on a market like this. You don't try to short it. You try to find a pullback and go with the flow here. As decline is going lower, but this market wants to go higher. It's got to go with the flow here. 65. I think we're gonna see if we can buy LE here off this double bottom, and we're gonna have to stop right below the low of the day. For LE, we'll just look for 40 ticks. If we can get that, we'll be happy. Okay, we're along live cattle. Even though the market is going higher, this decline is going lower. To me, that's not a lot of stocks pushing this market higher. It's just a few still pushing it higher. Oh, look at LE going higher. I think we're gonna move to break even here at L. So we got to up 13 ticks, 12 ticks. No, it's a break even trade at the moment. At least we'll be a break even trade. Let's see if we can pass this barrier here. Day like today is one of those days. It's good to find something else to trade besides the indexes and the indices like ES or NQ. Because they just too crazy right now. LE here, we got basically so far stress-free trade. We got in when we have that reversal bar here close to the low. Now we know the VWAP is probably gonna be some kind of resistance here. Once we get to VWAP, we'll move our stop below this bar here. Let's see how VWAP's gonna react to this here. How the market's gonna react to VWAP, should I say? Again, we should see a little fight over here, which is understandable. We're approaching VWAP, and also this was like the bottom of where they closed Friday. So here we're seeing some buying in ES. Again, we're gonna stay away from that for now. But again, as the decline is going lower, so that means I don't really trust that move up on ES here. At any time we can see some kind of big push down here. As you can see, this is a 1-minute chart at the bottom left. You can see this is just, not much conviction here going higher. All right. Okay, we're getting at VWAP. So we're gonna move it below this bar here and catch. We're gonna probably drop it. So we're gonna lock in 12 ticks here. Yeah, that's the thing. This pullback he can definitely take us out. Hopefully not. That's why we put it below the round number. So what was the low on this? Low on this was 0.75. So hopefully we survive this pullback here and we get to our target. So again, we got LE here on the Raptor system in the middle, top middle. So let's see if we can get higher here. It looks like the Geiger counter is going to the green here. Let's find out if we can do that. That'd be great. Approaching a resistance level to at 50, which is we're pushing higher here to get to 65. That's what we want to do. We're not asking for too much. Just 40 ticks in the market that went down basically 100 ticks from the open. We know there's some sellers up here. All we asked for them just run them over one time. 50 is definitely could be resistance. Just want to go up there by, just break it by 6 ticks. We'll be fine. There you go. Keep pushing. This one we're gonna get 8 more ticks here, which would be 25 or 50. We'll be at 15 right here. We're really almost there. So we grab half of the target. If he comes back here, at least we got, we'll have 20 ticks. They keep buying the ES, even though advanced decline is going lower. To me, this is not a strong move up. Eventually, we may see some come down here. 50. We're stalling at 50, which is, again, this is understandable. We got to 55p. So the math is, can we move 16 ticks lower before we move 4 ticks higher from this high? So I think the odds are we should hit that target before we turn around. But if we don't, that's fine too. I may just unfortunately here if they tag us out here, that's fine. Yeah, the trend decline is definitely showing that this market is about to turn to the downside. It's about to be 10 o'clock, the first half an hour. 10 o'clock we may definitely see a push down because people are taking out the profits and catching their breath a little bit. Remember, this market is traded by people, so whatever the people are feeling and doing, that's what's going to be reflecting in the market. So the same way you see people pause and take their breath, that's the same thing the market does sometimes. It just pauses, and 203.50 on LE was definitely resistance. It looks like what we're asking here, we're seeing to see, can he break that? Yeah, it looks like he will, but let's kind of hit it and turn around. I'm trying to move higher. The next resistance, the next place for this to go would be 203.90, 2.5. The next line up there. Yeah, looks like it's pushing higher now. There you go. Give me a few more ticks here. 7 more ticks, 5 more ticks, 2 more ticks. Because of that, we're gonna move higher here. There you go. We got taken out. Target got hit. Once again, we'd like to go long again. Obviously, we're not gonna try to chase this. We're gonna wait for a pullback and see how it looks. But also remember, this market came right down from the open. So this is the open right here. This market just came straight down to the support, and then now it's doing that. So meaning this could have been a retracement, and we kind of well timed it. We're lucky enough to well time this to go to this fib level between 50% and the 38.2, which is 50%. By the way, is not a fib level. We just have it in this. But I think if we get to 203.92, we may see some selling at that point. And definitely 204.35 could definitely be resistance. So let's see what happens here. Buying or selling here, but at the moment we're gonna wait and see what happens. It's 10:02. Got a bigger picture here on ES. Yeah, ES looks like it's rolling over. I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm ready to sell it here, but it looks like it's rolling over. Got the 30-minute on the bottom right chart here. We're looking at it. That's a big candle, so meaning definitely could see a pullback toward the middle of it. But also we can continue to go higher. The lead looks like it's stalling. We had a target right at why it needed to be. So this is the selling right now in E, which we said could happen because this thing is going higher, but it was going higher while Heisman's decline is going lower. So that's divergence, like we got this and we got this. That's a divergent move, meaning not a lot of stocks participating in that. But today it's a special day because we have some news. The tariffs looks like they're gonna be narrower than expected. So I think that's what made it last night. Look at last night here. It jumped higher and never looked back. If you buy the open last night, you'd be up. Let's see. Yeah, about 61 points, 62 points at the moment. So you never look back here. Trying to sell this is definitely can be problematic. LE is one of those things that we have to keep an eye on and see how it goes here. Yeah, like I said here, we may have got a high here on ES. Selling here would definitely be a little more risky, but we may try to sell here. Now, what we're seeing here, though, we're seeing Advent's decline is going higher. So sell here could definitely be a trap. So the selling. So we got a 40 ticks on LE. We're gonna keep a powder dry for now. LE right now is playing around the VWAPs. We can definitely see it going higher or low. Could be one of those. I think below VWAP here, that could be a short in LE at 35, 203.35. But if it keep going higher, we'll have to see. Yeah, today's definitely. For now, we're gonna stay away from the indexes. They're going lower here. Well, LE's going higher, so good thing we didn't try to sell it here. LE's going higher. Looks like it's more than a retracement. It looks like it's almost like a reversal here, but we're still in that 50%. Yeah, we're at the 50%, between the 50% of 61.8, which is like the golden zone here. We definitely could see turn around to the downside here. But in the meantime, we'll be happy with a 40 ticks. So kind of saw this happening here with ES because it was going higher while decline was going lower. Well, LE is definitely pushing higher here. And 92, where we said 92.5 here could be resistance. So like it's doing that on LE right now, the metal. If we were to trade the indices here, they're probably going to do the micro version of them. Because they're just a little too crazy right now. Just over significantly. But LE looks like as we had a resistance of 203.92.5, it looks like it's doing that. Yeah, I wanted to sell here. It would have been very short lived. A day like today, I don't think selling is the right thing to do. Now we just gotta buy at the right place. You don't want to buy when it's overextended like this because I was decline was going down, now it's going higher. So that gives you a better chance to make to go long here and be successful on ES. Yeah. So let's look at LE. Let's watch LE what it's doing. Geiger counter is going to the negative. I think another bar to the downside here might be a sell toward at least toward VWAP. Yeah. Because it kind of retest this level here. LE is definitely looking more, it's looking bearish here. It looks like it wants to go lower. Yeah, they keep pushing higher here on ES and NQ, so definitely want to be on the right side of the market here. NQ is already, basically very, very extended to the upside here. So seeing a pullback, a significant pullback, could definitely in the cards, but I think especially with another hour, we're going to be going to lunchtime territory. So, okay. Just rearranging some of the windows on my other screens. Selling coming in here in ES. Yeah. I'm looking at LE here. It's definitely pausing. Don't want to be selling it, but below 70, 72.5. So 70 could be a place to try short. But again, we're talking short because we had that big gap down, but I think they may, the way it's looking right now, it looks like they're going to go for the half today. Or are they? I don't know. It's definitely at a resistance area. Let's see a 70 here if we can try a sell. Which would be very, sell here would be, it'd be right above this high. Let's see if we can. Yeah, still buying. They're still buying, yes. And then Q. And if we get a positive buy here on LE, we're gonna be canceling this order. If we get fill here, if they can revisit those lows here, it'd be ideal. But we got fill. Once again, our stop gonna be right about here. We're gonna reduce our risk here. We're gonna put out 05. So we got fill at. Where you got fill at? Let's see. Let me see my chart trader and see where we got 67.5. That's a bad fill. Because we wanted to get fill at 70, but we'll take that. Can't win them all, right? We're risking. Let's see if we can go lower here. Yeah, still buying. Yes, definitely not the fill that I thought we're gonna get. I mean, it's only one tick, so we're risking 15. Earlier we got 40, so we're risking 15 of it. So let's wait and see here how it goes. Looking too good right now. Got 4 ticks above this high. If we get there, what's gonna happen is they're gonna, get taken out. Again, we'll still be positive for the day. Just risking basically house money at the moment. Let's see if we're gonna survive this short here. Doesn't look too good at the moment. 10:27. So 3 more minutes. We'll have the initial balance for ES Q. Sure, it's gonna be a wide one. Not sure, but clearly this is a 9:30 candle that opened at 9:30 and closed at 10 o'clock. So right now, the initial balance for the NQ would be, as far as range, we're looking at from this low to this high, 465 ticks, which is about 100 points, more than 100 points actually. In the meantime, it looks like LE is trying to push down, which work out pretty good for a trade. Let's see. Well, LE looks like he wants to push higher now. All right. Most likely here if we get a stop out here, we'll definitely, we might end the stream. Maybe look at the market later. There you go. We got a nice push down here. Let's see if we can get below 50, which is, right around where the VWAP is right now. Maybe below VWAP we'll move to break even. If we have to be fortunate enough to get that, because right now it's a big back and forth here. There's some selling happening right now in ES 10:30. We definitely could fade away from the top of the, looks like the Geiger counter on LE. It's kind of go towards the red here. It's neutral now, but if we get red here, we may see a move down. If it gets red, meaning the selling pressure is getting stronger compared to the buying pressure. Okay, we're up 4 ticks, 5. All right, let's see what happened here. Looks like the sellers are taking over on LE here. We could technically reduce our stop here. I feel like 7.5. All right, so what I'll do is I'm gonna step away for a second and I'll be right back. I'm back. Looks like we're still kind of playing around here on LE. Yes, going back higher. Well, at the moment, not much going on here. Even in ES, not much going on. Just gonna let this LE trade play out and then we'll end the stream. It's 10:39. Selling going on here. Geiger counter is in the upside here. So let me see a shift between the buying pressure and selling pressure here. Means there could just be a good thing for a trade. But so far, no. Time will tell here. Them revisiting those lows are very likely. Like we gap up and immediately we sold off for like 9 minutes and then we started to bounce. Well, LE looks like it's probably gonna take us out here. It's moving higher quite aggressively. Again, we'll still be up for the day. We had so the advanced decline, yes, just looking at this, but keep going on lower. So yes, going lower here is, I feel like it's a matter of time, but at the same time, we have some tariffs news could definitely keep pushing this market higher. But we are approaching 11 o'clock, which could be a time to be careful of buying here. Selling could be a problem. Thank you for being on the stream. I shorted LE at the moment. I'm short LE, but earlier I bought it down here and we sold off here. And at resistance, we sold it here. Looks like we might get taken out. We made 40 ticks on this move higher. Now we're risking 15 ticks. So meaning we may get stopped out here, possibility. No, how many ticks I'm risking? I don't think it's 15. Is it 15? From here to here, yes, 15 ticks. So that's what we're risking at the moment. Let me know how things are going. You're welcome, Noah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your support. So we're trying to see if we can get back to the lows here. Because this market, what happened is they opened gap up from Friday and it went straight down for 9 minutes. Then we had this the support area here. So nice support zone. We knew there could be some buying here, and after we have this retest and move higher, we went long, kind of right before, in between those levels, we took a profit. Now we're looking to see if we can sell this. You know, if you're a fib trader, that location for this line here, that's resistance, it's right in between the golden, in the middle of the golden zone. It's between the 50 and the 61.8. So let's see if it goes lower here. If there's a chance, you know, I'm looking at ES on the bottom left and the different indexes that shows how strong the market is. I mean, ES been going higher, but ADV it's kind of been going lower. So now they're bouncing it here. This market is ranging in LE. Could go either way. I mean, if it's ranging like this, they may come. The fortunate thing is they may go back up here for a couple of ticks and tag me out and go lower. And if that happens, that's just part of trading. I'm ready either way. Do it. It's definitely ranging at the moment here. If it's ranging like that, I think since the trend, when you think about it, what I did when I got long here, that was, to me, that's a retracement. Trend for today on LE is down. Until we make a new high, the trend is down. So will we make a new high? We don't know. But definitely open way up there. Now they're more like halfway through where. So let's see if we can. ES is going higher. Let's see what we get with LE here. Again, either way, I'm going to be positive for the day. We got 40 ticks. We're risking 50. Let's see how it goes here. Definitely LE has a lot of what I would call indecision right now. We got caught up in it, but the Geiger counter is neutral. Meaning right now it's kind of like a stalemate between buyers and sellers. As soon as this trade is over, I just want to capture it on the screen and see how it goes. We think we're going to be done trading for the day, at least for this morning, for this session here, because when you look at this market here, market's gone higher as far as the ES and NQ. This market is always fought with risk, but today is a particularly crazy market. We gapped up last night on the hope that the tariffs will be narrower. It looks like they're not going to be as steep as anticipated. This market's going higher because of that, I believe. Definitely trading today would be a day we want to try to trade on the right, on the upside, you know, on the long side, and trying to time your entries. That's going to be very, very important, timing your entries, because we had, like I said, in life in general, but in trading in particular, timing is everything. As the saying goes, bulls make money, bears make money, hogs get slaughtered. So just don't be a hog. When you're in a winning position, you definitely don't want to hold on to it too long, because it may turn around on you. Because even though the market's been bullish today, indices, you could have made money selling too. As a matter of fact, like right here when I pointed this, here if you sell, you make a good 6 points on ES, which is not too shabby. Now we got 6 ticks to stop on LE. We're gonna wait and see how it goes. We're not gonna intervene here. Just gonna let the market take us out. Because again, this is one of the situations that we knew we could see a continuation to the upside, but when it hit that resistance level, we're like, trend is down. Let's go show it. See how it goes here. Okay. Looks like we're gonna get tagged out here by 2 ticks. 2 more ticks to the upside. We could be out, which is fine. Could be still up 25 ticks for the day. 204 is a round number. So hopefully that will hold. If not, like right now, it looks like 1 more tick will be out. It's okay. We're out of this trade. We got stopped out for minus 15 ticks. Again, we got plus 25 for the day. I'm going to end the stream. It's all about to be 11 o'clock. Definitely be careful out there as far as trading this market. Looks like our stop was hit. And now we're looking like we might want to go. Looks like he wants to go higher here. So with that said, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you again for your support. And happy trading. So let me know how things are going. Nice. Thank you. Okay. Nice. Definitely. All right. You guys have a good one. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. See you guys tomorrow. God willing. Bye-bye.